Hey, what's going on, guys? What's going on? What's going on? Quay Boddie here, author, motivational speaker, MC, and community servant, coming with one mission and one mission only. And if you follow me on social media or you know me in real life, you know exactly what that mission is. My mission every day is to encourage, uplift, inspire, and motivate. Encourage, uplift, inspire, and motivate. Speaking of that, I don't know if you guys have had a chance to check out the top 10 most encouraging moments on my social media pages. It's on Instagram, TikTok, and also Facebook. Top 10 most encouraging moments. God has allowed me to travel and go to different venues and places and events to encourage, inspire, uplift, and motivate. And so I just wanted to share a few of those moments throughout my journey of encouraging, which is what I love to do the most every single day. So when you get a chance, go check those out. Top 10 most encouraging moments on my social media pages. Speaking of most encouraging moments, today we will start our 7-minute messages, our 7 sayings of encouragement. They will be 7 messages for 7 minutes. So I want you guys to sit back, relax, and enjoy these 7 sayings of encouragement. I love y'all. Peace. Let me give you a story. Let me give you a backstory first and foremost. One incident or one lesson, it was cold. I went to school in Rome, Georgia, and it was during the wintertime in Rome. And if you know anything about mountain weather, it's really tricky. One day it can be really hot, the next day it can be really cold. And I didn't have a coat at the time. It was cold. I didn't have a coat. All of my winter clothes were back home in storage. And so with it being cold, I had a friend, and you guys have probably heard me tell this story before. I had a friend. He ended up saying, hey man, let's go to the JCPenney's and I'm gonna buy you a coat. I said, okay. I thought that was kind of weird, like you just don't have friends that buy you coats. But I didn't question it. So we got in the car and we head to the local JCPenney's, which was at the mall. And he said, man, pick you out whatever coat that you want. Me being me, I'm not a greedy person or not a very flashy person. So I pick out a coat that I thought looked decent. And so I tried it on and everything like that, and it fit. And he asked me, he said, is that the coat that you want? I said, yeah, this is cool. Price is good on the coat and everything. And so we got up to the register. They rung it up. We're heading out. I remember asking him, I said, what made you want to buy me a coat? Like, what made you want to, look out for me in that way? And he said, man, listen, God has been so good to me. God has been so good to me. And I remember times to where I didn't have food on the table. I didn't have money in my pocket. And one day in particular, I knew that I was going to be struggling for a while. So I thought, and I ended up praying to God, God, provide what I need. And by the time I got home, he had already provided what I needed. And with that being said, the reason why I wanted to get you this coat is because I wanted to let you know that you are covered. You are covered by God. You are covered no matter what the situation looks like. You are covered no matter what things feel like. You're covered, man. You're covered. I never will forget that when my friend, and I still have that jacket and I still have that coat till this day. I know that I'm covered. And I wanted to share that with you this morning. You are covered. You are covered. I don't know what your situation is. I don't know what your life looks like. I don't know what you need, but you are covered. Say it with me. I am covered. I know that it won't always be like this. I know that things won't always seem the way that they seem. I know that things won't always be ugly. I know that things won't always be down in the dumps for me. You got to go ahead right now and know that you're covered, and you got to have some faith, and you got to have some belief, and you got to have some trust, and you got to bring that hope back. You're covered. He knows your situations. He knows what's going on with you. He knows what you're going through. He knows it. 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 Now give it to him. He's been waiting on you. So speaking of being covered, are you covering yourself in prayer? Are you covering yourself in prayer? I'm thankful and I'll be forever grateful for my friend for opening up my eyes on being covered. But then that transferred into something even greater. My same college years or my same college journey led me to do something along the lines of praying for other people. And I remember I used to carry around this notepad. You can go to Dollar Tree or anywhere, get you a small notepad. And I was led to put prayer requests on the notepad. And I remember I would ask God every day to send me somebody that I could pray for, or send me people that I could pray for. And so what would happen is that people would come, or sometimes the situation would be right to where I could write down their name and their prayer requests. Some of them, of course, would be unspoken. But that became something pretty cool, man. I remember that some people would come and find me. Hey, you got your prayer request book today? You got your notebook today? I need for you to pray for me. So in addition to knowing that you are covered, you want to make sure that you're covered all the way around. So cover yourself in prayer every day. Everybody thinks, or some people thinks, that prayer has to be this big elaborate thing. Like if I say big words, then God will hear me even better or even more. That's not the case. Pray to God the way that you know how to pray to God. He knows who you are anyway. Okay, but not only cover yourself in prayer, cover other people in prayer. There's so much going on in the world. There is so much going on in the world, and people need prayer. People need to be uplifted and motivated and encouraged and inspired, as we always like to do every single day, right? So cover yourself. Don't cover yourself and also cover other people. Cover yourself and also cover other people. Listen, we have 7-minute messages, all right? We have 6 more now. This is the first message. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Listen, share this YouTube link, share this video with someone you know. We're going to keep the encouragement rolling. You know I love y'all. Peace.